Hello friends, here's everything you need to know about Sam Bankman Fried's arrest. If you don't know who Sam Bankman Fried, aka SBF is, he is the founder and ex-CEO of the now bankrupt cryptocurrency exchange FTX. FTX collapsed at the beginning of November of 2022. And if you'd like a full rundown of the timeline of how that collapse occurred, check out this video on my channel. And if you like fun, educational videos on business, finance, and entrepreneurship, be sure to subscribe. But you're here to find out what happened to Sam Bankman Fried and what will likely happen to him over the next couple of weeks. So let's hop into it. At 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, SBF was arrested at his apartment in the Bahamas without putting up a fight. The group that arrested him was the Royal Bahamas Police. They arrested him on behalf of the United States government. Essentially, the Southern District of New York filed a sealed indictment against SBF, and the police in the Bahamas arrested him and will deport SBF to the United States. I'm recording this late Monday night, and the U.S. Attorney over the indictment, Damian Williams, said that they would unseal the indictment Tuesday morning. So I'll put a picture of that right here. But from inside sources, we know that the charges in the indictment include wire fraud conspiracy, securities fraud conspiracy, and money laundering. So definitely some pretty serious charges. For perspective, Elizabeth Holmes, the founder of Theranos, another big tech fraud that occurred a couple of years ago, is facing 11 years in prison after being convicted of conspiracy and wire fraud charges. Before SBF is extradited, he will face charges in a magistrate court in the Bahamas. Assuming he is extradited, he will have more than just the charges levied by the Southern District of New York to worry about. According to Mr. Gruel, the director of the SEC's Enforcement Division, SBF will also have to contend with lawsuits from the SEC for violating U.S. securities laws. This turn of events is kind of crazy because on December 11th, the day before he was arrested, Sam Bankman Fried said, quote, "I don't think I'll be arrested," end quote. And now he's in cuffs. So what's going to happen to SBF? Well, Sam has tried really hard to portray himself and those he worked with as just a bunch of kids who got in over their heads, and that they weren't really trying to defraud anyone. He claims he just didn't know how much risk FTX was exposed to. But are we really supposed to believe that? His parents were compliance professors at Stanford, for Pete's sake. And as CoffeeZilla has pointed out in some fantastic videos, SBF is a master of lying without actually lying, saying exactly enough truth to still deceive you. When he was asked about the backdoor that was installed to allow him and only him to alter the company's financial records without tripping accounting red flags, that he had used this backdoor to transfer $10 billion in FTX's customer funds to his hedge fund Alameda Research, he said, "That's impossible. I don't even know how to code." So what if you don't know how to code? That doesn't mean you couldn't have had a backdoor built. It's like if someone asked me if I had a secret door in my office and I said, "I couldn't have a secret door in my office. I don't even know how to do drywall." That doesn't mean I couldn't have a secret door in my office. I can just pay someone else to do it. And SBF has done a lot of other shady stuff too. Whether it be donating to the Republicans and Democrats just to curry favor, or that SBF's lawyer who's representing him right now is Mark Cohen, the man who represented Ghislaine Maxwell, the lady who helped Epstein do all of his heinous acts. I mean, I could keep going, but the point is that things are not looking good for SBF. And I don't know if his playing dumb strategy and the press tour he's done over the last month will keep him out of jail, but depending on what the US government can prove, there's a real chance that SBF could get some serious prison time. Although his fraud is not as big as Bernie Madoff, who got 150 years in prison without the possibility of parole, it's significantly larger than Elizabeth Holmes' fraud, who got 11 years. How much prison time do you think SBF should get? And how much time do you think he'll actually get? For all of his faults, Sam has done a solid job at covering his tracks. I don't know what the government will be able to prove. Unfortunately, the sad truth is that the billions are gone, but hopefully they can get some justice for the millions of people who lost their savings and investments. If you want to stay updated on what happens in this saga, or you just like educational videos on business, finance, and entrepreneurship, be sure to subscribe. I post one full-length video a week, and I'll see you guys next time.